Well, good evening, everyone. Um, this is my Wednesday night live. So I hope you came ready to celebrate. We're going to talk about what we're celebrating and why. So a little different slant on this, maybe than what some people think, but that's kind of what I wanted to talk about and how that ties into um, manifesting. I don't know how many of y'all really think about manifesting or believe in manifesting, but that's what this is about. We're going to celebrate. And what are we celebrating? Well, first off, it's February. It's almost the middle of February. And if you made it this far, well, we're past the first of the year. It's kicked off, and we are on our way end of the year. And so it's February. So that's right, Pam. That's what we're celebrating. My 1,000 subscribers. I'm not there yet, but we're going to celebrate it tonight. And why are we celebrating it tonight? Because it's something I've strived for. It's been a goal. Um, don't really know why. I just decided to set the goal and go for it. Go all in on YouTube. And so I am, well, for the last 3 days, I've been 16 away from 1,000 subscribers. I checked right before I came on here. I'm 17 away, but up and down, back and forth. That's the way it goes, isn't it? So, I have been taught in my journey is to believe in the thing that you want. And so, hi, Paula. Happy Valentine's Day vibe going on. Yeah, I'm in my red. I got my heart, my little, see it? It says love. And so, thanks. Everybody says that. And I never wore red a lot till I let my hair go gray. And so, I've had my hair gray for a while. I grew it out in before COVID, 2018, I think, is when I started trying to grow it off. And so it was a long journey getting it, but it's been totally gray for a while. Hi, Sally. And so we are going to celebrate the milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Why are we celebrating tonight when I'm 17 away? Because it's happening. It is going to happen. And the way I think of that, hi, Peter. Good to see you. How are you doing? And so I know that there for a while, manifesting was big thing. And hi, Kimberly. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Joshua. Wow, they're popping in here. So if the law of attraction was, it was a big thing for a while. And I even a couple of years ago did a whole webinar about the law of attraction and went through all the laws. And there's some controversy about this in some like Christian circles, that the law of attraction is that new age or whatever. But I can back every single one of those laws up with scripture, because they're, they call them the laws of the universe. And I think, I forgot how many there were. And what was really amazing, what is there? 11, 12 laws of attraction, or 12 laws of the universe. And so, oh, Peter's sharing some exciting news, and I'm going to stop. It says, oh, I'm amazing. Something big happening this week. New video dropping on the weekend. and he was telling Mrs. Paula does retirement, there has been a studio makeover. Congratulations, Peter. You're welcome, Joshua. Well, after I got off that live last night, I got on and watched that, and it was amazing. Hi, Rosani. I know I'm so close. Okay, you're working on projects, and you're going to be listening. Mrs. G is here. So anyway, to Nita May. Nita May's in the house. Thanks for showing up. I got some entertainment later for you. Anyway, I'm going to talk about this. So I decided I'm going to celebrate tonight because it is happening. And some of the things about manifesting is you talk like it's already happened. You act like it's already happened. So we're going to celebrate like it's already happened. And one of the things I think about when I think about the law of attraction, which is the seventh law. There's 6 laws in the universe before you get to attracting anything. But I thought that was interesting. But I want to read this scripture to you. It's Mark 11:24. It says, "Therefore I say unto you, whatever things you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them." Sounds like the law of attraction to me. But that's scripture. But of course, in that, hey, Kristen. Kristen finally put out her second video. I was so proud of her. Anyway, there's a stipulation to that. It says, and when you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against any, that your Father also who is in heaven may forgive you of your trespasses. So you have to ask with a clean slate. And so, and that's kind of part of that. So we are celebrating my 1,000 subscribers because it's happened. And we're going to act like it happened. And we're going to celebrate like it happened. So, and that's kind of part of attraction. I know that, they talk about some other laws like the law of assumption and all of that sort of thing. And it's all kind of tied up together. And, if you assume believing that the thing you want already exists in your life, you will manifest it into existence. But you can't sit on your laurels and that happen. I can't sit here and think that I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers by just sitting here. I have a new video that comes out tomorrow morning. It's already in the queue and it's scheduled to come out. That's the action. What inspired action do I need to take to get this going? What can I do today? And I read something that I wanted to read, and it's about being divinely led. And it says, "Send me the right thought, word, or action. Show me what my next step should be. In times of doubt and indecision, please send your inspiration and guidance." And that is straight out of the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous. So I think that's a great prayer to pray. Anyway, so let me see. 16 subs away. Yes. Thanks, Sally. Catherine said, "You're so close. It's so exciting." Joshua said, "I showed Rhonda a Disney villain light show, Sally." He did. He sent it to me. It was pretty cool. Peter said, "What goes around comes around, but what comes around comes in a roundabout way. It may not happen straight away or in a way we think, but at some point, good actions beset rewards." You're right. You're right, Peter. It's the action I take. But if my thinking is self-defeating, then that's going to come through. It's that excitement. It's my mindset. If I can stay in generosity and in gratitude and I put those things out there, which, you know, what law is that? Um, there's a law of action and law of cause and effect, you know, and things don't just happen. I like the story about it's like when you sit in the closet and you're hungry and you're praying to God for food and you sit in the closet hungry. Well, God's not going to push weenies through the keyhole. I got to get up out of the closet and go to the refrigerator and get the weenies myself. And that's an action to take, you know, it, it, uh, because just sitting and praying and hoping, it takes the action. Works, faith without works is dead, right? It's simply Debbie Sue. It was great to see Debbie Sue sitting out on her porch. And then I watched that video that, I'm going to get it wrong. Local something 82 made on Debbie Sue. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And I loved it. Debbie put the comments that she'd watched it twice already. I don't know, Joshua. So, what did I see on the castle? It was the castle with a lot of lights, and then every once in a while they'd have the villains like come on through there. Of course, I didn't know who some of those were. So, yes, Miss Paula Weenies through the keyhole. Debbie Sue. She said, "Oh, that was such a fun video. I wish I looked like that." Yeah, you were looking pretty hot there in the middle of that video. uh, oh, Mike's finishing his sloppy joes, sloppy joes, and so Miss Miss Paula passed up her kryptonite at the grocery store, her nutty buddies and her brownies. And so, anyway, well, and there was Joshua, there was some dragons and snakes and um the villain in Captain Hook or Captain Hook was in there. Some of them I recognized, but and it was a short video, which is good because sometimes I'm limited on time. But I did watch some videos today because I sat here waiting for the plumber and I had some clients cancel, so I called the plumber to see if they could come during that time. And so, I did some graduate waiting, which is can't seem to do anything else but just sit here and wait for the plumber. Um, oh, did the eclairs jump in your cart? Did you fight them off? You got them back out of the cart? So, okay, Peter said back in the day, villains were skeletons and evil spirits. Now, villains are walking around in society. They have evolved, which is why we as humanity need to evolve and love each other stronger each day. So true, Peter. Joshua said, what about the water too, Rhonda? That it was all spectacular. It was. So, um, I was going to talk about a couple of my YouTube buddies on air. But one of them's not here yet. She may come in a little later. Christian said, LOL. Paula said, send me that please. He posted it on, it was a post, Paula, but he put my name in it, so it came up on my feed. So, Let's Get Wicked was the song they played, he said. But the light show was it was fabulous. And those light shows they do at Disney are amazing. They are amazing. So I don't know if y'all have watched Miss Evie's Eden, but she got a cat that showed up on her doorstep. And I was going to give her a hard time about that, but she's not here. Anyway, so Pam said, haha, Paula, you're hilarious. Anyway, we have several challenges that we've set for ourselves. And like I said, it's the middle of February. It's a pre-show. So, but I was on a live with Mrs. G last night. And as par for Mrs. G, there was a bunch of carrying on and lots of fun in her live. And so I told her that I could talk like her. And are you on here, Mrs. G? Nita Mae, are you here? Because I love to listen to Mrs. G talk. She says she doesn't have an accent. I don't know. I guess we have the accent, but she she's very animated, and she gets all worked up, and she just gets to talking, and it's pretty funny. And her and Nita Mae and Lil J playing off each other, and they're very entertaining. So much more so than I am. And in the neck. And so Ms. G, you still on here? Oh, Pam said, I had a student bring me a pink heart-shaped sugar cookie today, and I definitely ate it. Kristen's laughing till she cries. So Joshua said, what were the light colors, Rhonda, when you saw? Some of them were blue, and but then there were a few times that they had like multicolored lights and all of that. Hello, Sandra. How are you doing? You made it. Judith's here too. Hi. So, yes, she did. Sandra had a great live today. And I can remember you the first time you were on here and you were like, how do you do that? You just look so natural. And today I was thinking, there she goes. She just looks so natural now that she's done it. And we're going to get Kristen. Kristen's going to do a live if I have to drive over to her house and do a live with her together. So, oh, you've been waiting for this moment. Well, we're celebrating me hitting 1,000 subs. Hadn't got there yet, but I'm manifesting it. So we're going to celebrate it tonight because I believe it's already happened. And that's what we're talking about is to step into that identity and to think that it's happened and act like it's happened. Oh, yeah, she says, what? Manifest it. Right, Debbie Sue. Let's celebrate. Pam said, you're going to sing a song and do a little dance, right, Rhonda? I could dance, but I don't know about that singing. We'll let Sally sing or Mrs. G sing. It's already done, Sandra said. You bet it is, and that's what, they teach in manifestation. If you watch all that stuff on that, or if you read The Secret, or if you've read, what is it? Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. If I could think my way into richness, I would be rich because I'm an overthinker, and I've kind of recovered from that a little bit. I broke that habit of just trying to think everything to death and obsess about stuff, and so you have to imagine, think, because the Bible says exceedingly abundantly above all that you can think or imagine. So, and like I said, all of that, and I believe that stuff. I believe it. And yet for years, I let myself do the negative self-talk and to and it almost counteracted that from what I've learned and how all that works. And so Joshua said, I wonder how many projectors on that castle when you saw that. Just one. I have no idea. Sandra said, I read all of those books, but I'm going to go with this. What Rhonda has put in, she will get back. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Thoughts become things. And that's so true. But it's still it takes the actions. What is it? What is that? Lisa Nichols said this, and it says, your life is a physical manifestation of the conversation going on in your head. So if you've got all that negative stuff and all of that, it's like getting on here. Hi, Doc Ninja, what you doing? I went on a motorcycle ride with Ninja today. It was so cool. Love the sound of that Harley. Woo! He had on his cut and everything. So I see it's squirrel, but it's so true that if like if I think, well, what are people going to think about this topic or this video, and do I sound okay? And are they going to judge me? Or who do I think I am talking about this stuff? They're not going to listen to me. Well, when I get in on here and I do the video, it comes through to where if I get on here and I know that I have something useful and of value to share that might help one person. I've got up here on my computer, talk to the one person, then it's worthwhile. And then it's, so um anyway, yes, the paint job on his bike. Yes, Judith, he went on a motorcycle ride. Now, as some of y'all know, I've kind of give up riding a motorcycle because I don't know, it causes me too much anxiety. Too many lost friends this year that I've known that got killed in motorcycle accidents. Another good friend, had a bad accident last year. And then of course, Kristen, that was 6 years ago. I still rode after that, but I don't know. Last year, my husband and I had a wreck. We were in the truck, but I don't know. It took a while for me to get over. I had a cracked sternum. So I'm a little like, it's not worth it anymore. But I love it. Oh my goodness. And I love watching him. And you could hear the motorcycle and the wind, and I don't know, it was great. Thank you for doing that. Ninja, it was great. Belt Loop, welcome in. How are you this evening? Oh, Mike said, I'm right there with you, Rhonda. I sold mine last fall. Yeah. So everyone's saying hello to Belt Loop 29. What's your name, Belt Loop? Wellness Works. Hello, Wellness Works. Welcome to the live. Just doing some work? Yeah. So it was very colorful, Joshua. I enjoyed it. Hi, Gary. Okay, Belt Loop's name is Gary. He's awesome. Okay, I don't know him at all. It's the first time I've ever seen that. So I will have to look it up. You have a channel, Gary? I'm going to write it down. If I don't write it down, so I guess Miss G left the live. She's surfing around. I got to write it down so I can look it up. Oh, he also has a Boston Terrier. Oh, interesting. I just finished playing your playlist. Thank you. We're celebrating my 1,000 subscribers, but I haven't got them yet. I'm 16 away from 1,000 subscribers, so we're manifested by celebrating that I made it there. That's what we're doing. Oh, yes. The YouTube police. Yes. Yeah. You have 3 Boston Terriers. My grandmother had a Boston Terrier and she had a litter of pups and we got one of them. And so, yeah, all my little girl years, I remember having a Boston Terrier. And when Mike got Paco, I was telling him, I think I probably talked about this in last week's live, but I put a bonnet on that dog, put that dog in my doll carriage and rolled her up and down the street. She put up with more crap from me. I don't even know. I probably dressed her up in doll clothes and everything. I don't know. But make a longer playlist. Well, my longest playlist is my lives. I think that's the longest one. Oh, I'll get it soon. It's coming. Yep. I've got a video in the queue. It's coming out in the morning. So, you know, my last video did really well. Paula, she probably did have PTSD, shell shock. Now, Mrs. G is back in the house. I've been asking where you been, Mrs. G. You did. We were talking about that. I went on a motorcycle ride with Doc today. You know, I don't know if Dr. Ninja Turtle is still on here, but my road name is Doc, DOC. Oh, you were in the kitchen. What you doing in the kitchen? Are you cooking up some grub? All right. So I told Mrs. G that I was going to talk like her. Well, congratulations, Belt Loop. Your last channel just hit 1K this last week. You was eating leftovers. Well, listen, let me tell you, child. We went to eat some Jamaican food, and I had my microphone, and I was, child. Let me tell you, child. I had that bag. I had my covers for my microphones in that bag, and it was in my purse. And child, let me tell you, you go to the hair salon, you better watch out. Take you some extra money, because they're gonna hold you hostage, child, honey, child. I got some pink lemonade. Y'all come on down and drink it. Yeah. I know you didn't, Rhonda. You sassy child, girl. You get you some cats so you can be like me. Child. Oh, that ain't it, Rhonda. Oh my goodness. That video that Mrs. G did about her going to the hair salon and getting braids. What is it? Hostage by hair, and they was tussling. Child, take you some extra money, child. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Miss G. I had another funny story for Evie. She's not here tonight, but Evie posted on one of my videos, and she said, All she said was okie dokie, and underneath it said, translate to English. I laughed out loud. It was like, okie dokie. So it was really pretty funny. Translate to English. Oh, Joshua said the introduction of that light show did say, welcome to the world of mischief, dark magic, and wickedness. Yeah, that's what it said. That's what it said. So Sandra says, Auntie, I keep telling everyone about your typo video. That was a good one. And typos keep coming up in conversations. Mrs. G said, you got me rolling. Hey, child. Hey, child. You don't go to the hair salon and get held hostage. I'm going to take my hair back. Oh, my goodness. Girl. We're up in here. We're up in here in the house. We got some crown wars going on. Who's got the crowns? I don't see any crowns. Now, I do see that my wrenches have turned to shields. So, oh, Miss Pam has number 1. Fire with Dr. Ninja is number 2, and Peter has number 3. So, y'all need to get to fighting because, oh, nope. Pam, you still got the number 1 crown. See it? It's right there by your name. I know. I had heard that was going to happen, and I kept thinking, well, so, and if there it is. Pam says it means I talk too much. You do not. You don't talk too much. So I do have, even though I'm real close to 1,000 subscribers, I only have 2,500 watch time hours. I need to get those up. And so I'm just going to keep doing. It's slow because a few of those watch hours come off, because I've had my channel in June to be 3 years. And so I didn't have a lot of watch time then, but it's hard to earn the hours. And so if I gain, every day I gain 10 or 11 and have 3 come off, then it's 7. So it's going to be kind of slow. And I don't know. It's like I look at that and I think I need 1,500 watch time hours in the next 3 months. And I don't know if Nina Mae's still on here. She'll just have to watch the replay. She shouldn't have left, Ms. G. She go eat her some leftovers? Got to sneak on out to the kitchen, child, and get me some leftovers. Them collard greens. Okay, Beltlip saying, well, one thing you could do is create a really long playlist that people could play at one sitting. Well, like I said, I have like 20 lives and they're all an hour long. That's 20 hours. That's my longest one. All of my others, 4, 5 videos. And so, and my videos aren't real long to begin with. I don't like to make them real long. So I guess because my attention span's pretty short, and sometimes somebody will post a video, and if it's 30 minutes long, I think, well, I don't have time to watch that right now. I don't want to watch it. So, okay, Kristen's asking, what do the wrenches and shields mean? Well, they're moderators, and you need moderators when you do lives because there's trolls, and trolls will come in and say real inappropriate things, and the moderators can kick them off so that the person doing the live doesn't have to worry about controlling the trolls during your live. Because man, you do a live and it's just to talk to your community and keep up with the chat, and if you've got a topic, and it's there's a lot going on. So your moderators, which I give people the moderator, and so um, I'll give you a blue coat. And so that's create a playlist that includes all my videos. Wow. I have what, 100, I don't know how many I have. I have a lot, 140 something. And I know that's not a lot. These big channels, and they have, and 400 and something, or people that post every day and all of that. And the first year and a half I was on YouTube, I don't think I even posted. I forgot. I didn't have very many videos. And last January, I only had 95 subscribers. So I think that in lieu of that, even though I've been on YouTube a while, I didn't work at it. And so I think I know in January, I got real serious about at least one a week. And, a lot of times there for a while, I posted 2 a week. And then I got to doing 2 a week and doing a live, and I was on Karen's live. So I had 4 different things posted, every week. And so I do, Mrs. G. I have missed his spin wheel thing for 2 weeks in a row. But I was doing that every week, and I even won one of the spins. It was great. So, yeah, and his channel's fun. But I was out of town 2 weeks ago. I got to go. With my soon-to-be daughter-in-law to try on wedding dresses. And since I have 2 boys, it was something I just, even friends, I've never done that. We went to a very nice store, and they had all these wedding dresses, and it was the pedestal with the mirrors, and they catered to us and all of this. And she was trying on those dresses, and her maid of honor that was with us, we were like, it's like we're in a Hallmark movie. It was pretty cool. And I was grateful, so grateful that she included me, because I'm the mother of the groom. Her mother lives in Idaho. So she had her on the FaceTime on her thing. So, all right, let's catch up here. I did get busy this year, Kristen, and it's paid off, Ninj says, hi, Miss G. Sandra said, Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. Thank you for your content, sis. I've been off working on building my channel, but I keep everything and share things I like, learning here from you. Oh, how sweet. So Ninj says, thank you, Rhonda, joining. Belt Luke 29. Gary says, I have a little under 2 million views and a little over 2,300 watch hours. I have helped quite a few YouTubers become monetized. I was just trying to help. Thank you. I am open to anything. I mean, and it's been slow growth, but it's been really good. And I have, a core tribe, and they support my videos. They watch, they comment, and that sort of thing. So Debbie Sue said to Belt Loop 29, you're always so supportive. Belt Loop says, I try to be, Debbie Sue. It just sounded like she was interested in getting monetized and trying to help her with a little advice. I will take any advice you want to give me, Gary. I am not opposed to advice. And yes, I do want to get monetized. Um, I don't, it was a goal. I just thought, what am I doing here? If I want to be serious about this, then I need to go for it. And I did. And so Justin's here. He says he's late, but he's here. How are you, Justin? Everyone's saying hello to Justin. So, Gary, any advice you want to give me about growing my channel? I am open to it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Kind of feel like I'm kind of getting back in the swing of things. So, okay. So then create a complete playlist. It's very, very easy. So you just put all of your videos in that playlist. And then what do? All videos? Watch this. I need watch time hours. Put this on and let it play for 3 days. Let others run your playlist. That is the easiest way to get the watch hours needed. Okay. All right. So just put a bunch of my videos in a playlist. All right. What do I just put? Watch this. I need watch hours. Oh. So yeah, that's, like I said, their watch hour playlist, complete playlist. All right. I'll do it. I will do it. I will take the action because isn't that what I just talked about? Ninja says, please like and subscribe. Please put all long form videos in one playlist. Okay. All of mine are long form. I have 2 shorts. One was a short from doing a live this way that YouTube put on there, and then I have a Christmas live show on my shorts. Do you do shorts, Gary? Yeah, I'd go to the studio. Is there a one action to do that? Can you just like select all and put in the playlist? Oh, Doc says I'm still here. Kristen's giving me smiley faces. Sandra said, well, Rhonda, you can categorize and title the playlist and make more than one if you want. I have several playlists on my channel, and usually they're series. Like I have one on fear, and I have one that I did on getting out of your comfort zone. I have one on codependency. And so your current live playlist can be gone through in one day. I know people that would take a week and a half to go through. Okay. I do some. These days it's easier. Pam said, how else are you going to celebrate 1,000, Rhonda? A bottle of champagne, maybe go out for dinner? Oh, I paid the plumber today. My kitchen sink was clogged. And so you will walk me through it now if I like. I can have a master playlist. Okay, go to the studio. I'm going to write it down because I am in my studio. That's not very romantic, paying the plumber. Go to my studio and then to content. Okay. So Mrs. G said, Rhonda, you've been doing some really good content. I have to replay several because I needed to take notes. Thank you, Mrs. G. And I heard you. You said that last night, and then you said, I don't mean that your content wasn't good. It's just, yeah, you just kind of get in that flow of, I am, Justin, I am celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Where did my coach go? Okay, then I go to content. Kristen said, I'm tired of you making videos about me. Well, the one that comes out tomorrow was about your worth. So, oh gosh. Well, see, what I'm doing, Justin, is I'm 16 away from 1,000 subscribers, and I'm doing the manifesting, claiming scripture thing that says, if I ask and believe, it will be done. And so I believe I have 1,000 subscribers. It is happening. It has happened. Don't tell all your business. Well, I tell you what, you empty that whole purse. Girl, child, I didn't find no dead cat in my purse. I knew I brought them things to put on my mic. They disappeared. Oh, Mike said, my subs have been going backwards. I'm losing like 5 a day. I think I have a good reason why. Ooh, I did that for a while. It just kind of stalled out. It was like around 962. It was like it'd go up to 68, back down and back and forth and back and forth. Then look above the videos and drop down option will be there. Click on that. The select create playlist. Okay. I know how to do all that. And so you create select playlist. Do I set up the playlist first? Then rinse and repeat. That's right, Justin. That's right. Don't miss the other steps. Okay, I got that. You select create a playlist. Click on that. Select a playlist. You name it, complete playlist, and put them all in it. Then rinse and repeat. Okay. He's telling you what. I tell you what, if you need a visual reference, how to create a master playlist the easy way. Is that on your channel? Okay, I'll do that. I don't want to do each video one at a time. Mrs. G, Rhonda, I don't talk like that, do I? Child, honey, child. Yeah, anything. Hey, keep it simple, sister. That's my motto. If it's hard, so I'm going to make it simple. Spouse Kimberly says nope. So she doesn't talk like that. Okay. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, Gary. Justin said, "Hey, Paula, why did the deer cross the road? I can't remember." Mrs. G said, "Keep it simple, sister." Yeah, I don't like the stupid word. Keep it simple, stupid. It's kiss. So I say sister or sir. The video doesn't have many views. 28 views. Appreciate you. Yes. Well, it's fixing to have 29. Mm-hmm. Because I can put it on and then have the other tab with my studio and stop it and go do what you say and go back and forth and just do it. That's what works really easy, works really good. So anyway, so is there anything that y'all might like to want to manifest in your life? I really appreciate it, Gary. I've had a lot of help on this journey and I've helped others. So there she is. There's Yvonne. I'm glad you're here. There you go. Yay. How are you doing? Miss Paula asked Justin, why did the deer cross the road, Justin? We want to know. Oh, so Mrs. G, does Mr. Beltloop not behave? Mr. Gary, nice of you to help, and you are behaving tonight. Does he not behave? It's on your Eats Out channel. Just tell me where the other one has more views. It's the same thing, though. How do you create a master playlist the easy way? Is it on both your channels? What's your channel name? Is it at Beltloop29? He doesn't behave? Why does he behave? Okay. He probably thinks he has to behave in my live because I'm like putting off that vibe. Very well at the moment. Oh, Mrs. Paul said, Christian, she's like the preacher on Sunday. She steps all over my toes. You have 5 channels? Oh, he doesn't know me well enough yet. That's right. He doesn't know I'm a biker babe and do all that sort of stuff. That's your main channel? Okay. Yeah, we'll let Christian tell y'all about me. Christian, I'm going to come over. We'll do a live. I don't know what I got on Friday. You have to behave because you don't know me very well. Nah, you don't know me very well. So most people think I'm prim and proper. So, oh, you can be a bit to handle sometimes. I bet I can handle you. I'm a therapist and I worked in a treatment center with alcoholics and addicts for 15 years. You're a police officer and tend to be a bit much. Huh. Well, I've seen and heard a bit much. I've been around the block 3 times, maybe 4. So, I didn't show up here because I burned the toast on Sunday. Oh my gosh. Mrs. G said, "You're a big teddy bear, Gary." Justin, I always have to behave on Sally's live streams. I get in trouble if I don't. um, so Gary said, "I agree, Mrs. G." Yeah, I intimidate people. And I used to try to figure out what I needed to do so I wouldn't intimidate people. And I stopped because I can't control other people, how they feel and what they think about me. And they just have to get to know me. And then I don't intimidate them anymore. I've had people say they thought I was a bitch. So, and then they find out, what I'm really like or how I am. Um, and then it's different. Mrs. G said, "I never misbehave on Sally's channel either." Gary said, "I can help you, I think. I need help." Joshua just ate some chicken cheesy rice bowl. I am really close to the 1K. Hi, Miss M. How are you doing? Sandra said, "I'm back for this process." Christian, he said he didn't want to intimidate you. Oh. Are you laughing, Kristen? Oh my gosh. I haven't, Joshua. So he's not intimidated. Well, neither am I. So, I haven't ever tried it, Joshua. Everyone's saying hi to Emily. She's saying hi back. Miss G said, "Well, Rhonda, you do kind of have that B vibe, but just kidding." No, if people either presume that I'm goody two shoes or that I am a B. So, okay. And I am very open to any input, advice, constructive criticism, or whatever, Gary, that you can give me. Yeah, that's true, Gary. So, Miss M is awesome. She is. Emily? That's Miss M's name is Emily. Sandra said, "That's cool." At Belt Loop 29. Excellent. Now that we have that settled, you're not intimidated, and I'm not either. So we got it settled. Okay. Oh, you're manifesting monetization in Rhonda arms. Miss Sim said, "Thank you. Let's move on to getting you monetized." Okay. Justin said, "I'm not intimidated by Lady Rhonda." Oh, Miss G said, "Goody two shoes. That's what I thought about you. But child, I found out the truth. You sure did. I'm sassy. I can get sassy and I can, I like rap music and well, ask Emily ask Miss M if you can call her Emily. That's hers to say yay or nay. I have 2,500 watch time hours. So, yep, Paula, she did. I need a group hug. Yeah. Just hit the like button, like Sally says. Y'all hit the like button. Yes. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I was on there for just a little bit. Yes. It's like Kimberly. We call her Kim or Kimberly. And so, and Emily or M. Mrs. G said, Miss Paula, yes, honey, I sure did. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. I do. I do. I just need 500 more to get to the first level. Um, and I've been really, and I've been doing pretty good. I mean, my last video that I put out last week, it's been a week today, it got 30 watch time hours. I had a mini viral video the week between Christmas and New Year's. It got like, I don't know, 4,000 views in a short period of time. And it's dropped way off, but I got a lot of watch time hours from that. So, Miss M's got a bellyache. Gary said, assuming you don't have any community guideline strikes and you have at least 3 uploads in the last 90 days. Yeah, I have no strikes, and I upload twice a week, usually. Awesome M. That's a great name for Justin. M Bug. How cute. The videos will help, but the live streams are the most important, and the playlist. Okay. We have not talked about poop tonight. Do you want to talk about poop, Miss M? I tell you, every time I got to tell you this. Yes, I do. I'll look at that, Miss G. I check my watch time hours. Mike shows his videos about the pups, and he fed them solid food, and I'm thinking, oh no, it's all over, but the pooping, because I used to raise puppies, and they were all like streamlined and everything until you fed them solid food, and then she didn't take care of their poop no more because the mama takes care of all that. A good dog like that, a hybrid dog. My dog was I had chocolate labs, and she took care of everything till I fed him the dog food, and then it was all over but the pooping, and it was unreal. Move them babies outside. Maybe add a live stream or another day if you can find somebody to redirect to you right after, then it would be helpful. Okay, I don't understand that. Maybe add a live stream on another day. I got that. I could do another live stream, maybe Saturday or sometime. And it says, if you can find somebody to redirect to you right after, then it would be helpful. And I do not understand that statement. Justin said, then I will. Awesome M. In fact, if you could get a group of folks that stream on the same day, as long as they're over that 1K subs, they can redirect one to the other. Are you talking about raids? Is that what you're talking about? Where you go raid another channel? And I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I know that I've got it set up to where people can raid mine, but I don't know how to raid other people's. So Miss G knows how, because we did that. We did that last night, and the minute we got on there, then she ended her live. I need people to raid me right now. Yeah, where's Doran? He needs to raid me. Bring on all his people. Fly that plane over to mine. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Redirect. Well, I'll have to watch somebody's video or something on how to do a redirect, because I don't know how to do it, but I know my settings are good because Miss G made sure. I said, she was talking about on one of hers, and I was going into my studio, making sure. All right, Miss Sandra, you go take care of business. Thank you for coming. So, all right. Well, it's been very informative. It's been very celebratory. So here we go. Some more learning here. Gary says that's easy for that. You go into studio, go to content, then go to live, then click on the current live edit. Okay, Miss Pam. Then go to customization, scroll down to where you can add it. Sandra, no poop talk. I will never get off of here. All right, we won't talk about poop no more. Well, I need help. I will ask for help when I need it. And, um, I'm not worried about the subs. It's, and the watch time hours are hard. Thanks, Miss M. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. If you can catch me on a live, I'll be glad to show you. Okay. All right. I got to go over to your channel and subscribe so I'll get notifications. So I thought I was subscribed to Joshua's channel, and I went over there and I wasn't. And I thought, why am I not subscribed? So I resubscribed. A URL. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not real tech savvy because of my age. I've learned a lot. I worked in corporate world and I had to learn computers and all of that. But there are some techie things about all of this that So, Mike said, Mrs. G asked Rob, the maritimer about the raid. I don't think he liked it too much. Well, tuber chats. I don't know. Mrs. G's asking Paula when she's going to do more dishwashing diaries. Justin said, Rhonda, you need help, then I need a miracle. Okay, there's the thing. I'm 72 years old, Gary. Yep. And so I have the receipt, as Mrs. G says. So Paul said, Mrs. G, I'm limping along like a chicken with a broke leg. Mrs. Paula has a new subscriber named Kelly, Rhonda. She does. Mrs. G said, Mrs. Paula does retirement. I sure did. Well, I'll let all of those viewers on this live go to waste. Right, Mike? LOL. Oh. Paula's 61 too. So I'm the sprying chicken. That's right. I only need 500 subs to get there. So, no, not 500 subs. Who are you talking to? Not me. I've got the subs. I'm 16 away from 1,000. Justin's 53. Yep. It's not an obstacle. It's just something I've never really learned. I've learned a lot. I retired from my corporate job 3 years ago, and almost 3 years, and I've learned all about YouTube and all about a lot of stuff. So Mrs. G's telling Mike, I asked him because he has so many viewers and it would be great to send them to someone else's channel. Hee. Oh, yeah. Well, and that's, I mean, the more community I get and, branch out. Thanks, Josh. Gary says, yes, I know. I was commenting on you have already reached the first level requirement. You just need the watch hours to hit that first tier of monetization. And a lot of times when you do that, it seems like people get to the other level pretty quick after they reach that. So, well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I will take all the help I can get. Thank you. That's Fire Dr. Ninja Turtle. He said, Rhonda, you're doing fabulous. Thank you. I'm really trying to add value and do more of those type of videos to add value because, my why is to help other people become aware of things that hold them back in life, and boy, to think negatively that I can't figure it out or I can't reach monetization or, any of that sort of stuff just keeps you stuck. And there's so many things, the way we talk to ourselves, the way we think, and that sort of thing. So I don't really need that much. No. Says just have a couple of people watch that complete playlist and you'll be there. Oh crap. I mean, I just other computer on my husband's thing and just let it run. I think he gets agitated at me because then I screw up his algorithm and he gets all this self-help stuff on his YouTube channel. So he doesn't have a channel. He just watches it. So, and he doesn't watch mine. So anyway, here I go, Kristen said. Miss M said she's back. Well, I'm going to need to get off of here. I didn't bring me anything to drink, and I'm getting scratchy. So I will check out your channel, Gary, and I appreciate all of the help advice you have given me tonight. And I'll be checking out your stuff. Kristen said, I'm going to go watch your playlist. You could do that as well, but it's not necessary. So, take care of them pups and give Paco a kiss for me, Mike. And y'all have a good week. And I'm going to take care of some stuff and hopefully I'll get there soon. Thanks for all your help, Gary, and thank everyone for coming, for us celebrating and having some fun. And I always enjoy these lives. And I'll be back next week. And y'all remember to be you on purpose. Bye.